Did you know that AI can actually help you speed up your content creation process while maintaining your authenticity and creativity in the video creation process? And I know that probably sounds crazy because you've been being told that as soon as you start using AI, automatically your videos become robotic and inauthentic. But the truth is that AI can actually help you create videos faster, learn YouTube faster, but then also create videos in the style and the ideas in the style that you actually want. So how do we actually do that? So first we have to use AI as a tool, not trying to use it to take over the entire content creation process. It's by using AI to get rid of that blank page syndrome to help it generate you ideas that spark new ideas that are in your voice and in your style. So let me show you some methods that I've been doing to do that have helped me go from being super inconsistent on YouTube to now uploading videos a couple times a week. But then on top of that, I personally feel like these recent videos have been more in my style and voice than any of the other videos before. So the first method you could do is to use it to generate you ideas. And I know what you're thinking, AI is not going to be able to know what ideas are good. And I am going to 100% agree with you on that, because if you put AI on YouTube, it's not going to be able to know the outlier videos or the videos that are going to do good. But the thing is that you do, and you have seen it before, because if you've ever been on the YouTube homepage, you've probably seen a couple videos that stand out to you, that make you want to click, that generate that curiosity in you. And that is a human emotion that AI does not have right now. It's not able to understand what generates curiosity in us or what actually is going to work. But since we understand what will connect with us, a lot of the times when we see a video on YouTube, it usually has a lot of views because we know that it created some kind of emotion in us. So now imagine yourself in an empty room, and normally we're able to come up with 5 to 10 ideas, and then we pick which one connects with us best from that. But now adding AI into the equation, you can come up with 50 to 100 ideas and then pick which one connects with you best from that. And it's just so amazing because it allows us to try out a whole bunch more things and get those ideas that are locked in the back of our mind out. Even Mr. Beast has said that he uses ChatGPT to brainstorm sometimes.
You know, like everyone, I just occasionally type things into ChatGPT for inspiration.
The next thing you can use it for is to generate script outlines. Now this is that blank page syndrome that I was talking about, because a lot of times for me, when I would first start, the hardest thing to do with the script was just get it started. It was this big boulder that you had to push over a hump, and then once you got it over that hump, automatically the words and the flow started to come. And it's exactly the problem that we are going to solve with the AI. So just think about the main idea that you have for your video, and then you're going to use AI to generate you an outline for that main idea. And I'm not saying a word for word outline, or personally that does not work for me with AI because it's going to come out robotic. But what you can do is just use it to generate you talking points. Because for me personally, I am not a writer. I am not going to go look at every single word and make it perfect. I like to have something that I'm passionate about, and when I see a talking point that I'm passionate about, I could take that and put it into my own script and just go from there. Because when you do that, it gives you a lot more freedom to just talk about what you actually want to talk about. So just like the ideas, you're trying to find things that you personally connect with. Because what this is going to do is when you sit down and record your voiceover or record on camera, automatically it's going to be in your own voice and style, because it's going to come out because you're talking about something that you're genuinely passionate about. And the last thing you could do is use it to generate you tags, titles, and descriptions. So for me, this has always been one of the most tedious parts of creating content, because I would do all the editing, I would do all the recording, and then I'd get to the titles, tags, and description, and I would get stuck, and the video would end up taking way longer to get out than I would have thought. But with AI, it allows you not to have to think about these things so much. And this is especially good for the titles, because just like with the ideas, it's going to allow you to pick whichever title you think is best and whichever one connects with you most. Because chances are, if it connects with you and if you would like it and you think you would click on it, somebody else is also going to think the same thing. But I think this is one of the most important things, because what I've realized is that since I'm not getting stuck on the titles and tags and descriptions, it allows me to get more videos out. And when I'm able to do that, it allows me to focus on the most important part of content creation, which is basically posting videos, learning from those videos, and then reiterating whatever you learned on your next video. So when you're generating those titles, you're picking a title that connects with you based on what you know about your titles and what you know your audience likes. You put it out, you learn more about what your audience likes, and then next time you generate more titles, you're going to be able to use that. And just based off of the CTR and how many views each video gets, you'll get a little closer and a little closer to understanding what your audience wants and what titles work. But I know what you're thinking, it can be kind of tough having to think about all these different prompts and having to switch back and forth between different AI tools. But the great part about that is there's a tool specifically for YouTube creators where all of these things can be done. And that's why the sponsor of this video is Tube Magic. Now, I'm not just recommending them just to recommend them, because I've been using the tool myself for my past videos, and it's helped me get the workflow down on my videos way faster and way more efficiently. Because the tool actually lets you go from idea to script outline to title, tag, and description all in one place. And what makes it special is that you can actually put in your own channel and generate ideas based on your recent uploads. And I like to just generate them over and over until, like we talked about, I find one that clicks with me. But because I put my own channel in there, it's gonna allow me to create videos around things I already enjoy creating about. And then one of my favorite things to do with it is use it for titles, because you can just keep generating titles over and over endlessly until you find one that really connects with you. So what this all does is exactly what we were looking for. It allows us to be more creative on YouTube, but then also maintain our authenticity. So if you want to go ahead and get that tool, then go ahead and click the link in the description.